Hi everyone, welcome back to Nutrition with Atieno. It's the 3rd of October 2025 and it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. In the spirit of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I thought this episode would be important and efficient to share to someone maybe who is suffering from cancer right now, or whether you're trying to prevent getting cancer, or you already have cancer and you're getting treatment and you just want to know how to manage. Yes, this episode, or rather this Breast Cancer Awareness Month, is not just meant for women only, it is also meant for men, because unfortunately cancer is not discriminative. It does not discriminate against men. It can get anyone, be it a man, be it a woman, be it a child. It's very, very sad and unfortunate, but that's the truth, and that is what you have to deal with. However, this episode is to give you hope, not to make you lose hope. It's to give you hope in managing and supporting each other through this journey. We're not doing it for ourselves, we're also doing it for the people we love, right? So going to get yourself checked, to be assessed, to check the signs. Actually, you yourself having the knowledge of the signs of this breast cancer, how it can get you, signs and symptoms. It's very important, just because you have to take care of your health and also take care of the health of your loved ones. Yeah, you want people to enjoy you. We want to live life. We don't want to live a short life. We don't want our life to be cut short because of that unfortunate disease or condition. Yeah, so let's dive into it. So awareness first starts with knowing the signs and symptoms, and we'll start with the women's signs. First, you'll experience, or rather get to feel or see, and I want to illustrate. Anyway, let's be serious. You'll notice a new lump in the breast, or rather you'll feel it if you touch yourself, which is very natural, and you should do it as a woman. Touch yourself every day just to feel, is there something different with your boobs? Yeah. So first sign and symptom, it will be a lump in the breast or the underarm around the breast area. Yes. The second one is change in the size of the breast or the shape of the breast. That is another sign. Then number 3, the skin changes. Maybe there is redness or dimpling or thickening. The skin around the breast area just changes. It looks like an orange peel, which is not normal. Yes. Then also the nipple changes. It may start turning inward, or maybe it starts producing an unusual discharge, which could be either clear, bloody, or milky, or a rash around the nipple. Especially for ladies who are breastfeeding, it is very important for you to check your breasts throughout, just to ensure that you are safe and whatever your baby is consuming at that time is good and you're not passing infections, among other things. Lastly, persistent breast pain or swelling. That is another sign and symptom for the ladies. Let's get into the symptoms that men should look out for. A hardness in the nipple area on your breasts. Also, men have breasts, yeah? Yes. So you might experience a hardness around the nipple area. You can also experience a nipple discharge, and it could be bloody. Also, the skin changes around the nipple area. Yeah, for men, skin changes around the chest area. You can experience dimpling, scaling, or redness. And lastly, there's the swelling around the armpit or the collarbone area. Those are the signs and symptoms to look out for in men for breast cancer. So bottom line, if you notice any of these changes, please don't wait. Just head straight to the nearest hospital. to get treatment, since early detection saves lives. It is very unfortunate that most Kenyans, let me talk from a perspective of Kenya because I'm in Kenya, we don't go for screenings, we don't go for health checks like voluntarily. We don't do that until someone is sick, and then they get to discover, oh wait, you're actually given a bombshell over there that you have cancer cells in your system. That is it can destabilize a lot of people and a lot of families. It is not easy to hear such news. So that's why I'm imploring us to make sure we go and get screened. Go for that, even if it's once a year checkup. Ensure that you go to hospital. For those who are privileged enough to have insurance, or you have cash to go to hospital, please do. Also, I'm talking to the policymakers in our country. Can you please ensure that the health sector is really, really allocated with enough funds to cater for these screenings, because it's not everyone who can afford. Most of the Kenyans are living beyond, or rather below, the poverty line. It's very few people who can afford to go to hospital and get a full body checkup. Yes? Yeah. So I'm imploring policymakers, lawmakers, whoever's listening to me, and you're working in the health sector or you have influence in the health sector, please push for such things to happen. We're going to save a lot of lives. The workforce is going to be healthy. Me, I'm looking at it in a very different lens, and that is how we should look at health for us all, in a very different perspective. It's not just about eating whatever you want to eat, because whatever you consume is what is going to either stabilize your body or destabilize it. So it's up to us to make the right decisions, and that is why I am here for you as a nutritionist. So let's talk about the foods that you're supposed to eat during this season, whether you are preventing yourself from getting cancer, or you are in treatment or undertaking treatment or getting treatment for cancer, that is the chemotherapy, or maybe you're also in remission. You don't want this cancer to come back again, because no one wants that, right? So food number 1, these are the cruciferous vegetables. In simple terms, I'm talking about broccoli, spinach, kales. They contain compounds that help balance our hormones. And in this case, when I'm talking about hormones, I'm looking at estrogen. Estrogen, when the estrogen levels are high or they're imbalanced, it poses a higher risk for someone to get the breast cancer. Food number 2, this is the berries and the tomatoes. They contain lycopene, and these are antioxidants which are very powerful in fighting off the cancer cells, or rather protecting the cells, our body cells, the ones that we normally function with, because the cancer cells, I can call them abnormal cells. Yes? Yeah, in this case. So the berries and the tomatoes will help fight off these cancer cells and also fight cell damage. Food number 3, that is a fatty fish, and this comes from either the salmon or the sardines. Another local name that we use, it's omena for the sardines. Yeah, they're rich in omega-3, and this omega-3 is good for inflammation. It helps to fight off inflammation. Another food is the nuts and seeds, and in this case we're going to specifically you can consume walnuts and flax seeds, which are very good for balancing our hormones. Lastly, don't forget the green tea. The green tea is a powerhouse. This is a major, it's like the powerhouse, a superpower for antioxidants. It is really good for detoxing, and like I've said, detoxing helps fight off the radicals, the free radicals, and that in this case is the cancer cells. So when you consume green tea, when you consume nuts and seeds, fatty fish, berries and tomatoes, and also not forgetting vegetables. Let me also add cabbages. Those people who don't like cabbages are good to fight off what? The cancer cells. Yeah, and protect your cells from cell damage. So think about that. Don't be discriminative when it comes to the leafy greens vegetables, but this specifically, the ones that I've given you, are essential in fighting off cancer cells. Yeah, so when it comes to lifestyle, because we're looking at this holistically, it's not just about food. What also can you do to manage? Yeah, so this is where it all begins. For lifestyle, move your body around, like be active. You've come from the office, from home, you are sleeping, right? You've gotten your 8 good hours of rest. You go to the office, you are sitting down somewhere probably. That's just an assumption. Yeah? Let's say you're not in the field. For those who are in the field, good for you. You're moving around and things like that, yes? But what I'm trying to say is here, ensure that after your office or whatever time you get, even if it's lunchtime, you can utilize the stairs that is in your building, just to move around. You can walk, you can dance, or you can also hit the gym after work or before work. It depends. It's up to you. But ensure that you get at least 30 minutes of movement daily. Number 2, lifestyle changes. You can limit alcohol. You're supposed to limit alcohol. And if you can't stop it completely, like if you can't stop consuming, less is better. That as nutritionists, we just don't ask you to stop something. We know it's not easy. Behavior change is something that is gradual, right? So you limit alcohol. The lesser you take, the better. Number 3, quit smoking. Your body will thank you in more ways than one. If you quit smoking, it will help you. Lastly, sleep and stress. Like I said, ensure you're getting enough rest. Don't underestimate rest. Stress management is just as important as the diet. So if you can sleep for 8 hours, I know that's a stretch for so many of us because we're in a 24-hour economy. I have seen some people joke that you sleep until you cannot sleep enough. You cannot sleep for a longer period because your problems wake you up even before the time. Like if you're supposed to wake up at 4, you end up waking up at 2 because of your problems. No, stress does not help in this situation. Stress catalyzes the cancer to grow. So we are trying to avoid that. So ensure you get enough rest, get enough sleep. If you're used to sleeping for 6 hours, get your enough 6 hours and rest. Do nothing. Don't be on your phone. Rest is important. That is what I'm trying to emphasize here. You can rest during the weekends if you have a busy schedule during the week, but ensure you maximize on your sleep. Sleep is very important because I know when we were growing up, and I know maybe some people are still saying it, sleep is for the weak. Sleep is not for the weak. Sleep helps your body to regenerate. Your cells regenerate. Your brain cells regenerate. Yeah? You get to be more productive. You work better. You do things better. Your mood is improved. Yes? Yeah. Wow. This is interesting. So for the supplements, I've dived into supplements because supplements are also part of this regime or food regime, what you can do to take care of yourself, to fight off the cancer cells, or also to prevent you from getting the cancer itself. Number 1, there is vitamin D. Vitamin D is very essential. Number 2, you can consume omega-3. The omega-3 supplements, you can also take that. You can take omega-3 if you're not consuming enough fatty fish. Like for instance, you can't get access to salmon. You can go for the supplements, or you can also go for the sardines, which are actually locally available. Yeah, in Kenya, we get them a lot. I come from the lake, so there, they're in plenty. And plus, they've moved around, so you can get sardines from anywhere. That is omena. Number 3, the supplement you can take, that is turmeric and curcumin. And this is, ensure that you take the turmeric and curcumin if you're going for the supplement. You take one that has black pepper. Black pepper helps in the absorption of the turmeric. Turmeric or curcumin is really good because it is essential in fighting off inflammation, of the cells. Lastly, look at probiotics. Probiotics for your gut health. If you didn't listen to my previous episode, which I posted yesterday, I believe, go back and listen to that episode. Educate yourself on probiotics and gut health, which is essential. In that episode, you learn that your immunity is within your gut. It starts from your gut. So once you take care of your gut, well, it spreads to the rest of your body and things will be good for you. So protect your health, take care of your health generally. So here's the takeaway. Breast cancer is here and it can get anyone. Breast cancer awareness is for everyone. Cancer is not discriminative. It can get anyone, so it's good for you to be aware. Eat foods that love you back. You move your body, manage stress, and don't be afraid to get checked. Early detection, I repeat, early detection saves lives. And remember, this isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. You've got one body, one life. Treat it as the masterpiece that it is. Thanks for tuning in into this episode of Nutrition is a Tieno, where we're looking at breast cancer awareness. Share this with someone you love and let's keep the conversation going. Stay healthy, stay viby, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye.